Hey folks, Quill18 here, and welcome to another episode of a Let's Play RimWorld Children of Eden Edition. Although we have somewhat fewer children than we had in the past. Now, last episode I posed the question of, hey, where do you actually see the penetration info on guns? And here's the interesting thing. We do have an answer, but hold on. There is, as far as I can tell, a place where you still don't get the answer. For example, I'm quite interested in maybe getting this TAC 50 gun. I'm assuming it's a 50 cal weapon, because it sounds pretty good. If I check the details over here and then click the info button, you do get told it's an anti-material rifle as opposed to anti-personnel. To me, that implies, you know, it's good against armored thing. Okay, sounds great. But on this screen, as far as I can tell, there's still no info about the bullets. On the other hand, if we look in an existing weapon, either one equipped on a person or one that's in our inventory, and we look here, the screen is slightly different because it does have this caliber line. Now, I'd assume this was just, you know, what kind of bullet it used, but if you go here, it does actually give you the stat breakdown of the various types of ammo. That's fantastic. Now, the thing is, unless I am wrong, and based on what I was told by people, if your armor penetration is at least half of the armor value that you're shooting at, then there's a chance to penetrate. Well, that centipede was a 1.0, wasn't it? So 0.74, last time I checked, is definitely more than half, which would be 0.5. So I would assume we should have gotten some amount of armor penetration in there, but maybe that info was wrong. Maybe you actually do need a value higher than, or maybe we got unlucky, or maybe that's why we could shoot out the sensors, but maybe the body has a different type of armoring. That's possible. When you looked at centipede, it said 1.0 in a spot, but maybe there's other bits in there or something like that. Anyway, got that. So, annoyingly, I can confirm that the TAC 50 uses 50 cal rounds. That's not what I'm looking for. I'm looking at this TAC 50 over here because I can say, oh, okay, yeah, 50 calibers. So those are going to be pretty big bullets. I don't know the difference in a sabot versus the other thing. Presumably what I'll do is I'll build one so that we can actually, on that screen, look at the info. Because, yeah, it's kind of annoying. I mean, maybe there's another way to get the info for something. Again, if a gun's just on the ground, we've got the caliber rating. If it's on a person, we've got it. But in the job here, we don't. It's probably a limitation of the combat extended mod or something like that, and what the game expects. I'm going to cancel the infield job. We're not going to do that anymore. I'm going to make a TAC 50. Confirm that it's more potent, and then we'll move on from there. Okay, we've got this building up, which is lovely. Hopefully I'm not going to be missing some comment I was meaning to make. I'd actually started to record this episode already, and then my computer crashed, which was not great. I had to reboot it for a thing, and then Windows wanted to install updates, because of course it does. It was actually a really long update. And it, then I started recording this and the computer crashed. I'm like, Windows, what did you do to me? What did you do, Windows? Oh, we have a new recruit. We got Leo joining the party. Excellent. No storage space for the slag steel chunks. Oh, right. That's the other thing I was going to do. I said, all right, let's go ahead and build another solar panel over here. We've got room for it. Without any real overlap, we're going to do that. I really like another wind turbine, but I don't want to put it there. So we'll leave it there. Anyway, Leo, for now, I'm going to do this. Now, I did check. We do have charge rifles, but we don't have ammo for it yet. So if I do equip it on someone, we're still no-go. We haven't, randomly picked up charge rifle ammo from some random, attack or drop or anything like that. Now, one comment I think was in Discord that was kind of interesting. Said one of the reasons it was such a hard time taking care of the mechanoid may have had to do with the fact that because we're on not a very high difficulty, we haven't been attacked by people with, more potent guns and, that we might otherwise be able to use. That's an interesting idea. Interesting way to think about it. Oh, right. That was the other thing I was going to do. Or I did do in the previous run. I'm going to unforbid some amount of stuff over here. And I'm going to put a growing zone over here with some hay, because we are critically short of hay for our critters, which is very unhappy making. In fact, I'm going to do a few things here. I am going to go and butcher the alpacas, because we're going to have some food issues. Is that pregnant? Yeah. Okay, we'll leave these here, but we're going to keep some of these numbers down, I think. And the other thing I'm going to do is I'm going to allow the animals to go anywhere. I realize they're going to eat some of this food, but tough. We're going to have to do that. We do actually have a lot of food. Yeah, animal starvation. I suppose if anyone's too starved, what will actually happen, they'll collapse and someone will actually go and feed them. But we'll do it this way for now. So we've got this. I want to turn this on now that we got the solar panel, in theory, going to be worked on. Pleased to be making this. I think you're just delivering things. You're still hauling some more. I don't know. Might be okay. Yeah, get the other solar panel going on. And then we'll finish this. I've got the flooring job put in. That's going to be good. Auto door over there. As soon as this is done, we'll put down some more auto doors too. So yeah, we need a little storage space for that chunklet, which is otherwise going to be slowing people down. But maybe someone will do that. And yeah, Wycrow. Yeah, you can't construct that. Now, Newton can construct. And unfortunately, our research is on a stall because Newton is being forced to construct instead of researching because, you know, we lost some construction-y people. But hopefully we'll be able to put her back on research duty soon. Okay, there we go. A little bit more power, which is good because we do have this on. Help charge up the batteries a little bit more during the day. Unless we get an eclipse or something, but we're okay. Oh, the other thing, right over here. No, right over here. Yes, this statue being made by Theo. Theo is no more, so we had to cancel that job. Okay. Hopefully that was everything that I did last time that I have to redo again. I don't know. I mean, really walling this up and getting the roof up is probably the highest priority, but that's fine. Oh, that was the other thing I did. Shoot. Wow, that's weird. I did some mass hunting with everyone, which is absolutely what I want to do. Let's do a gear and go. Let's get everyone to sort of meet up over here. Newton, make sure you've got a weapon, and a weapon, and a weapon, because we actually have a lot of dangerous wildlife out there right now. Even a honey badger. Okay, and yeah, I want to do a big round of hunting everything down. Dun dun. Oh, and there's one more thing. We still have hollow points being made. I do not want hollow points to be made. And one more thing. These guns, I need to make... I think one of them was set to full metal jacket or something. I'll make sure they've got some armor-piercing rounds, or maybe they just ran out of bullets. I don't know. Something happened. Okay, come out here. Make sure the run and gun is off, but the drafted hunt is on. There's a leopard somewhere down here. Oh, it's over here. I want to make sure to hunt that. Honey badger's over there as well. Honey badger is tough, and honey badger does care if you shoot it. Oops, I want to close this. Move over a little closer and start shooting this thing. Excellent, good. Get a little closer to the honey badger. Honey badger revenge! Okay, die. Die, die. Die, 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 die. Die, die, die. Thank you. Not quite dead, but that'll do. Animals. No. Wildlife. There's a grizzly bear right over here. I know, there's some major break risks. Let's actually unrecruit you, and you, and you, and you. So you can go and do your own thing. We'll get everyone else to group up here. This should be okay. Dead. Wildlife. There's a red fox. Yeah, okay, let's get it. This is last thing that technically can decide to maybe hunt people if it gets desperate or hungry enough. Oh, a social fight. Excellent. With doves or mare. Don't shoot the moomobs. It's fine. Unrecruit. Good. Lovely. So now we just need to unforbid everything. Excellent. So there'll be some more meat coming in, which will hopefully be helpful. Cleaning bot, you're just on a wander? Oh, now you're butchering. I guess the butchering's okay. I don't know why the wander is. I guess if you just don't have a job at all. It's weird that you just don't dock yourself in that situation, but it's got like a lightweight quasi-colonist AI thing going on, so I'm still very happy that we have a cooking bot. Super duper handy. Alright, relaxing socially, that's good. And yeah, this is still deteriorating because it counts as being outdoors. Yeah, we're gonna trash these. I'll go ahead and make the new storage pile now, even though this is technically also outdoors, but we were already in that situation. So let me grab copy settings, paste settings. There we are. And I'm going to leave it the same priority, rather than have things kind of, you know, get stored here then moved. Like, this might be a little further away from some of our crafting areas, but I think in the end this will end up being... This way we'll avoid the chance of maybe some extra work. We'll see. What you might do is make a higher priority, like cloth stockpile over here, for example, and a little bit of metal, just to keep some of it nearby, but not as a generic stockpile. I think I'll make a mini stockpile for various crafting resources with a higher priority. I think that sounds fairly reasonable. And this thing here, yeah, is preferred for steel, which is good because it doesn't decay. And yeah, some things are going to be hauled over here. That includes the Archotech arm. Someone in the comments said something like, oh, Adam's rolling over in his grave. Adam who died from an infected arm. Fuck! Excuse me. I have to remember that you can cut off infected body parts. I never think about amputation because it's so insane to me. But I gotta remember, if it was an infected arm, shit, if it's a limb, I have to remember that you can chop off limbs. I never do, because it's just like, that's nuts. What? Amputation? But of course, it's super, super legit. But I mean, I don't think you can blame me for not having that sort of like solution come to mind immediately, because it is extreme, but this is the Rim, man. This is the Rim. You gotta think extreme. Shitballs. Well, I'm sorry. I'm sure, I'm thinking that there were probably some comments about that, and I'm like, I mean, it's too late now. Plus, it leads to fun stories. Losing is fun. But yeah, we could have put this thing on Adam after chopping off his arm, and even, you know, one-armed Adam would have been okay. We would have dealt with it. Got some booze. Quill's number 18 whiskey, 18 years old. Got some starvation with these boomalopes. Interesting, but they're not. Can I not? No, I did do that in this one. Now I have to go animals. Oh no, you're still restricted. Well, that's a mistake. I want to unrestrict everyone so that they can go and eat some meals over here. Thought I did do that in this take of the video. I must have misclicked. Not that I've ever do that. That's crazy talk. I do want to put down some more auto doors as well. There's a fair amount of traffic right over here. Well, especially right now, but in general, especially this one here. Someone's either going to be smelting or carving. That's the other thing I want to do. I want to change this to a do until X. You got lots of marble blocks. You can spend your time doing something else. Structure, auto door, steel auto door there. And you know what? I'll do those as well. That's going to be pretty high value. Excellent. Those two, and that's an auto door, which is going to be fine. Eventually we'll get the bacon set up over there, which is also good. I mean, I probably could have waited for the floor before the, you know, until the walls get set up, but meh, whatever. Meh. Did you make me my 50 cal? No. You need chem fuel to make the weapon itself, not just the ammo. That's interesting. Now, hold on. Wait, we need actual chem fuel. We don't need FMS or whatever it is that we extract from these guys. Oh. Wait, so where do we make chem fuel? Is it a drug lab? Can we make it? We might need tech. If it's in here, I'll never see it. I feel like it might be a tech thing. Biofuel refining might be a step forward. Make chem fuel from organics, because I think, yeah, and wood. Do I want to change the order of some things here? Yeah. The medicine production or probably geothermal still. Okay, I do want this done, but then after that we're going to take Newton off of construction. We've got other people who can do construction, which is going to be fine. Yeah, we'll replace the floor over here just to get it matching this hallway. I'm going to try to avoid making new floors out of wood at this point. We could put a floor right under the door here. I don't think it matters. One thing I noticed in here, the temperature is not really, you know, it's nowhere close to 21, which is what we have the vent set to. As far as I can tell, our network is going fine. I mean, power usage low implies this is not being overly stressed. I don't know if there's any way to tell if this thing is being worked too hard. Clicking on any individual vent, I mean, I haven't played enough of this mod to, like, know what to look for, but all the numbers seem fine. Oh, poison ship! Well, last time we had a poison ship, it went totally fine, and we lost 1 million people. We do have, you know, we do have some grenades. But that's pretty much it. That's all we've got going for us. We might be able to call for help. Now, it's winter. I don't have crops growing anyway. Actually, at this point, I need to make sure to re-allow sowing for later. These indoor crops, I think they will still die from the poison ship. I think that's what we've noticed in the past. Interesting, no one's planted this. Is it hay? Why, is it because the light's not on? No, that wouldn't be it. Is it because we're waiting for the flooring? Oh, we've seen that too. That doesn't seem to be an issue. Here, we'll get some of it in place, though, just to say. Alright, how far away is this? It's fairly far. I mean, we might be able to run power and do this or that. We might just surround it with a bunch of people with grenades. That's kind of tempting. If we get the chem fuel... okay, I mean, is there another weapon? If we compare, so... I guess we can look at a few of these. Shotgun has no penetration and is no good. Because remember, the Lee Enfield does have 0.74 penetration. This machine gun here, 0.75, hardly a difference. FN Fall, use NATO rounds, 0.75. I mean, you know, there might be better or worse for different things, but if we're just, you know, I'm not able to compare all the numbers, you know, compare fire rate versus damage versus whatever, versus range. But if I'm just looking at piercing, there doesn't seem to be much of a difference. Okay. 11 damage. The FN Fall, using NATO rounds, 11 damage. Probably a higher fire rate. 7,200 RPM. Yeah, that's probably faster than, like... I mean, I guess it doesn't have a fire rate, it just has a, like, charge up and cooldown time? Where the hell? Yeah, range cooldown over here. I think that's it. Whereas this will be... It's got the range cooldown, fire rate. Can we make those? Squint mode. God damn. I think that's a shotgun. I think this is also a shotgun. We can make M16s. We can make M24s and M24B. That doesn't look like a gun, though. I'm squinting. Or M240B. Might be an armor or something like that. Okay, let's quickly queue up M16, M24. I'll do this as well. I'm just curious what that is. Oh yeah, there's the FN Fall. SKS, SK47. This thing. AK-12. Ancient, yeah. Doesn't sound like the way we want to go. Full auto fire in close quarters. Again, until we build one, as far as I can tell, we can't get the info. Yeah, ancients. I mean, they seem to be equivalent. They just use different ammo. Now, what is this? Because this is not a gun. Oh, it is a machine gun. Oh, mounted on a tripod. Huh. And the M24? Precision sniper rifle, bolt action, exceptionally long range, great accuracy, good power. At close range, it's bad. And then we got the M16. You know? Rifle, decent power. I mean, it does shoot fast. It could be. Now, do you also need chem fuel? Yes, you do. Shit. And I did do a Google for a wiki for Combat Extended, and there's technically something in existence, but as far as I can tell, there's not really a list of weapons. Like, I want a table of weapon plus ammo combinations, sortable, so I can sort based on damage, or sort based on armor piercing, or different things like that. So it looks like without chem fuel, we can't really get to the next tier. Exotic goods trader. I don't suppose you would pack anything like that, would you? Sell the... Oh, you know what? We'll just use the Boomalopes in our defenses, actually, is what we're going to do. I'm trying Glitter World Medicine, but we still need skill 15 to be able to remove the brain stuff. We could sell them bullets. We could buy some bullets. There's some foods and things we can buy. Triple rocket launcher. Single use. I might be okay with that. Oh, schematic cabinet. I believe we need this for some of our later crafting. This could save us from making the work, but I'm assuming the value might not be worth it. A little ER. It's only a level 1 ER robot. I don't know if we want that, but an extra hauler might be really handy. I mean, we've got the dogs. We'd have to sell some stuff, but I mean, we've got some things to sell. I don't think these work against robots because it's hitting the brain. Feels like to me there's not really anything to look at over here. And yeah. People made the case. Don't sell Oliver! We'd rather have him die in combat than anything else. Of course, we don't have someone with a good enough animal handling to be able to take advantage of them. I'm gonna sell off this flake anyway, at least. Dose, once released, Machnites quickly improve the subject's skill in a specific area, transmuting the cells into neural tissue. Does it just give them skill points? Does it make them passionate about it? It might be worth it. Do this and try to see if we can actually get someone skill 15. I don't think any of this is going to help us with our current robot problem, though. Unless I buy the triple rocket launcher. Which is super tempting. Again, here we've got, like, various melee stats, but I don't think we're going to have the combat stats until we buy it. You know what? F it. There's a certain sense of desperation. Where did it drop? Right there. Now I should be able to look at the stats. Or not, because it doesn't actually take ammo. It might be in here somewhere, but God knows I'm never going to see it. I'm going to assume it's pretty damn effective, though. Alright, we got some injured people from the social fight. Now, we don't have to rush. We're not getting bad moodlet things. Yeah, it's going to kill off some of the plants. And maybe eventually kill off things in our greenhouse. And I think it will. There we go. Some plantings and things have started, so that's going to be okay. Have to maintain some tameness there, but we're trying to skill up a bit. So, I should probably just force someone to carry it. That got brought to storage. Somewhere? Because as long as someone's got enough carrying capacity, they should be able to carry a couple different things. Because I'm going to want to make sure, or I'll just hold them back, or indoors or something, because I'm specifically going to want them to target a, yeah, that's fine, everything can die, the centipede. Alright, do I run power down here for the turrets? Honestly, I'm not sure how much difference the turrets are going to make. I think the thing to do is we're going to get some embracers, and we'll get them to be fairly close. Like, maybe stupid close, so that we can actually grenade. Because grenades have pretty short thrown range. I want a couple of different sides. Some people here and some people here. We probably don't need this much length. little shorter like that. I'll stand there. A couple angles. No one can hide behind this thing. That'll be good. Okay. Everyone's sleeping. Yeah, we're not going to rush. We got the construction. I guess Newton's going to have to stay on construction duty a little bit longer. Some construction might go to here, although I'm kind of okay with that. And yes, we're going to make a new zone. Yeah, I guess I got to go here. Boom. I'm not going to assign anyone to it yet, because I don't want them to go hungry quite yet. But right here, the boomalopes are going to be told to hang out over there. Sorry, boomalopes, but we need you. Aw, you rub against Dub's knee. Aw, how cute. Alright, a little construction over here, which I'm fine with. And then eventually get down to the construction down below. Exotic goods has left range. Eve major break risk, not a surprise. Actually, it might be a good go time, might be after she... What are you doing? Are you repairing? Oh, you're putting down the auto doors. Might be after her next break, when she's got Catharsis running. Because I'm sure she is going to break. It's only a matter of time. Hopefully it's not something too terrible. No food here. Yeah, this will at least grow fairly quickly in here. And if we can keep a bit of a persistent hay supply, that would be nice. Because yeah, right now my animals are going to eat everything else. But we do have a lot of cooked meals. Not all of these cooked meals are true meals, but it's going to have to be okay. And hold on, did I not do that in this game? Son of a... What I wanted to do is slaughter both my alpacas, so there's fewer things eating food. Apparently I didn't do that in this video, because I want to do that. The muffaloes, I'm going to leave them for now. But we'll probably be a little bit more aggressive with them shortly. There you go, a few more meals. Things are being hauled over here. I mean, it is using our colonists to do a little bit of hauling. Oh, we need some lights. Build a copy. I want one there. Do I want one in this room? Sure. Actually, it's not necessarily needed, although it'll speed things up a bit, but I want a couple of lights in there. It'll just look better, if nothing else. Although there's more construction jobs. Woo! So we got that, and then down here, okay, that's been built. I was going to say, it's possible that this isn't a pending job. We just might be out of fertilizer, and that does appear to be the case. Newton, you're removing some floor over here. I mean, it'll give us a little bit more metal. I guess it's sort of vaguely okay, and I do want to clean up the map, but it's not the greatest use for time right now. And I got a text message. Excellent. Okay. Okay, thank you. That's my sister. Let me put the phone on flight mode. Thank you. Alright. We are... Okay, we're having a sleep. I'm still hoping Eve snaps. What we'll do is we'll put a cut in here, because we're 27 minutes in, 28 minutes in, and I did get a computer crash last time. Last thing I want to do is lose another episode to a crash. So we'll put a cut in here. Next episode, we're hoping that Eve has a thing, then recovers from it, goes into catharsis. We'll have everyone have a good night's sleep, and then we're going to go over here. In the meantime, you know what? Yeah, let's take, what am I looking for? Work. Newton. You're going to be taking that. I'll leave you on a 4 for construction, so I can always right-click you to do things. But we actually do have a lot of constructors now, actually. Now, are you the highest skill? Yeah, so you know what? I will turn you off completely for now, because otherwise, anything that's got a build quality will only get built by you, because it uses the highest construction skill person. So that's no good. Alright, folks, thanks for watching. I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.